Hey guys, so today it is August 29th and we have 2 more days of August, but I wanted to get this video up for you guys. So, you're not going to believe how many books I read this month. It's crazy. I'm surprised I read that much. I mean, yeah, I've gotten quite a few arcs this month, e-arcs to read, so I've read a few arcs. But total this month, I read, 38 books. Technically 36 because I'm reading 2 now, but I mean 2 days left in August, I'll be done with them. So 38 books in August, you guys. Yeah, I know. And most of them were arcs from NetGalley, so I'm not gonna be able to like show you the books. But I'm just gonna jump into this video. So the first book I read was The Wolf's Cry by Natalie Crown. You guys saw that in my July wrap up. I mentioned it because I finished it, but it was technically an August read. So I read that. I have the ebook, but there's no cover, so I'll insert the cover here, I guess, and let you guys check it out. But yeah, so I gave that a 4.5 stars. It was really good. The next book that I read, well, the next few are arcs. So I received a few arcs from NetGalley. So I read Legends of Red Sonja by Tamora Pierce, Mercedes Lakey, and Marjorie M. Liu. I gave that a 4.5 stars. It was okay. The second arc I received was Wonderland Asylum by Patrick Shand and Raven Gregory. Oh my god. It was freaking awesome, you guys. I gave it a 5 stars. It was awesome. The third arc was Lady Rawhide, Volume 1 by Eric Trotman, Joseph Michael Linsner, and Milton Esteban. I gave it a 3.5 stars. It wasn't that great. I didn't really like the artwork in it as much, so that's what I gave it. The fifth book I read, finally got into the series because I heard so much about it, was Amulet the Stonekeeper by Kazu Kibushi. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. But I gave it a 5+ stars. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to just say now I gave the whole series a 5+ stars. So yeah. Then I read Amulet the Stonekeeper's Curse, which was book number 6 I read. The 7th book was Amulet the Cloud Searchers. And I read The Last Council as well. So that was 5 of the books, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4 books. Sorry, 4 books. Then I read Drink Divine by Arian Hortner as well as Hunter's Bane. And I gave Drink Divine a 5+ stars. It is such an interesting take on vampires and romance. I love it. And the book 2 I gave 4.5 stars because it was just missing a little bit more. I needed more of the men, but the men weren't there until the end of the book, so it kind of killed me. Then I read Amulet Prince of the Elves. Gave it a 5+ stars. I have received an arc of Amulet Escape from Lucian. 5+ stars. I got the arc from NetGalley. Then I read Ruins by Edna Walters. I gave that a 5 stars. Awesome book. Then I got 2 arcs of some mangas. I got the Pride and Prejudice manga by Stacey King. 5 stars. Fabulous artwork. Amazing. If you guys don't like to read classic novels and things like that, I think you definitely need to check out the mangas that are being done by Stacey King because they are great renditions and they get you interested in the books. Like, I had to read them in high school. I hated them, honestly. Any book I had to read in high school, I hated because it was forced. But, you know, reading the manga makes me want to reread the books over from a different perspective. So that was the 14th book I read. I gave it 5 stars. The 15th book I read was also an arc from Stacey King. It was the Les Miserables manga. Fantastic. I still have not seen the movie. I have the book. I need to get on the bandwagon and get on it. The 16th book I read was Immortals by Edna Walters. Gave that a 5+ stars. I read Grimners by Edna Walters, which is a novella. I gave that a 4 stars. Then I read 3 more arcs from NetGalley. I had read Angry Birds Volume 1, which was freaking hilarious. I gave it 4 stars. Star Wars Jedi Academy Return of the Padawan by Jeffrey Brown. Gave it a 3.5 stars. I'm not really a Star Wars kind of person, but I wanted to give the comic a go, but I just don't like Star Wars, so I gave it 3.5 stars. Then I read Sisters by Raina Telgemeier. Sorry for butchering your name. I gave it 5 stars. It is so awesome, and I can relate to Raina in the sense because I'm the oldest of 5, so yeah. And now sorry about that. So in the midst of telling you guys about that, my phone cut off because I got a text. So yeah. But anyways, that was the 20th book. So the 21st book I read was Cirrus by Edna Walters. I gave that a 5 stars. It's such a phenomenal conclusion to that Ruins trilogy. So I definitely suggest you guys check out the Ruins trilogy. It is so awesome. The 22nd book I read was Bound by Duty by Stormy Smith. I gave it 5 stars. The 23rd book was a novella, and it's The Girl Who Believed in Fairy Tales by Heidi Garrett. It had 3 stories in it. I really loved the first story. The other 2 I wasn't a fan of, so I gave it 3 stars. Then I read Beautiful Beautiful by Heidi Garrett. Gave it 5 stars. I read Dreaming of the Sea by Heidi Garrett. I gave it 4.5 stars. And then I read the Shadows of Asphodel duology by Karen Kinsey. Shadows of Asphodel I gave a 5+ stars. And Storms of Lazarus I also gave a 5+ stars. Fantastic duology, you guys. Necromancers, romance, sex, awesome new adult steampunk, dieselpunk romance novel. Amazing. The 20th book I read was Crystal Magic by Madeline Freeman. I gave that a 4 stars. It contains witches, and it's pretty cool. Then I read Tortured Souls by Kimberly Wheaton. I gave it 5 stars. That book so reminds me of The Diviners. It has that creepy aspect to it, and it also has that kind of aspect where you have this demon, this evil spirit or demon that comes back to life and wants to take over the world and all this craziness and be immortal and kill people and whatnot. So, really good. The 30th book I read was My Sister's Reaper by Dorothy Dreyer. I gave it a 4.5 stars. Now, that is an awesome take on Grim Reapers. Basically, the main character brought her sister back to life, and she didn't know she was a Byla, which basically is a witch, I believe, and a fairy breeded, like crossbred together. I believe that's what she is, and it was fantastic, so I gave it a 4.5 stars. Then I got an e-arc of My Tethered Soul by Dorothy Dreyer, which was book 2, and those books are from the Reaper's Right series, and I gave that a 5 stars. Phenomenal. Then I got 2 books from the library that I read. If I can grab them. Now, I did not read the actual novels of these, but I wanted to, get into it because I have so many review books that I have to read that I'm kind of not going to be able to read for the fun of it soon for a while. So I got Shadow Kiss, the graphic novel by Rochelle Mead, and oh my god, you guys, I need to get on it and read the actual book and finish, because what happened to Dimitri at the end of this, I was mad. I was furious. I was angry. I threw the book across the room, even though my room isn't that big. I threw it across the room and fell behind my son's crib. I was pissed off. I was pissed off. So I have to know what happens next with Dimitri. I have to know if Rose finds him, if Rose does kill him. Like, I have to freaking know. Sorry, guys, ranting. I'm relaxed. But I gave this a 5 stars. Phenomenal. Then I read Clockwork Angel, the manga, by Cassandra Clare, and yeah, that person there. I gave it a 5 stars, and I have not read any of Cassandra Clare books. I'm lying. I only read City of Bones because I saw the movie. That was the only reason why I read it, but I'm gonna finish that. But I decided to get the mangas because it'll help me get more into the, I don't know how to explain it. It'll make me want to read the books more. So I love this. I hate the way it ended. Magnus Bang looks sexy in this. He looks hella good, no lie. And I liked Magnus Bane from City of Bones, so to know that he's in both series, I need to finish City of Bones and finish this. Just saying. Yeah, okay, so then I read The Child Returns by Kristen Tabor. Gave it 4.5 stars. Amazing fantasy book. Absolutely outstanding. That was book 1. Then I read book 2, which is The Gildane Alliance. Gave it 4.5 stars. And then I read book 3, which was a Zahibu Master. Gave it 5 stars. Amazing. So that's 36 books, you guys. 36 books that I read. And the 37th book I'm reading is Tree Hugger by Heidi Garrett. I'm actually reading it now. It's like 90 pages, so I'll be done with it tonight, of course. Let me see if I can show you guys the cover of it, because the cover is really nice. I like the cover. If you guys saw the cover to the other books, this one is just as pretty. What's going on? So here's the cover. I really like it. It's like green and brown and neutral, and it's a dystopian fairy tale. So the other ones were contemporary. This one is a dystopian. So that is interesting to see how that will work out. Let me just double check something, because I might be lying about them both being contemporaries. Yeah, they were contemporaries. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Tree Hugger works out. And I'm also reading Fledging by Nicole Conway. It's an arc that I received, and I'm about 7 chapters in, so I'll be done with that book. If not tomorrow, not tonight, tomorrow for sure, and I probably can get a 39th book in, but I'll let you guys know that in my TBR for next month, right? So yeah, I know that's crazy, right? 38 books in a matter of 29 days, crazy, right? Unbelievable. I'm proud of myself, you guys. And you know what? Most of these are because of readathons that I did, as well as arcs from NetGalley, because you know NetGalley, you gotta have your reviews in on time and stuff. And blog tours. I'm doing a lot of blog tours, and it's helping me read a lot faster and get a lot more books in. For the year, I've probably read about 130 something books. It's close to 140 books for the year of 2014, and we still have September, October, November, and December. So I could probably get about 200 books in read this year. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm super excited. I'm proud of myself for the books that I've read. If you guys want to see my TBR for next month, stay tuned and you'll see that. So I'll check you guys out later. Bye.